You're in a heat wave, your flat has no AC, and you're already dizzy, soaked in sweat, and your stomach's turning. That cold shower you're about to take could be the exact thing that drops you to the floor. In the next 5 minutes, I'll show you exactly how to beat a UK heat wave with no air conditioning, using simple survival cooling tricks that actually work. And I'll show you the moves that feel right, but quietly make heat exhaustion worse. So here's the question that decides whether you ride this out or end up on the floor. When the heat hits you, what do you actually do first? Because the instinct almost everyone reaches for is the wrong one. You're roasting, so you jump under an ice-cold shower. It feels amazing for about 30 seconds, but cold that intense slams your blood vessels shut to protect your core, trapping heat inside exactly when you need to release it. Your body rebounds and you come out feeling hotter than when you went in. What actually cools you is lukewarm to cool water, not freezing. It lets your skin stay open and dump heat steadily instead of locking it in. Press that cool water onto your pulse points, the wrists, the neck, the inside of your elbows. The blood runs close to the surface there, so you cool the blood and it carries the cool right through you. Here's the trick that turns any hot room cooler with zero AC. Soak a bed sheet in cool water, wring it out, and hang it across an open window. As a breeze passes through the wet sheet, the water evaporates and pulls heat out of the air. You've just built a swamp cooler from a single sheet. Now, the fan. You point it straight at your face and call it a day, but in a UK heat wave, that's another trap. Once the air in the room climbs past your body temperature, a fan just blows hot air over you like a convection oven and dries you out faster. Above roughly 35 degrees, a fan alone can speed up dehydration instead of cooling you. The fix is simple. Put a bowl of ice or a frozen bottle in front of the fan and crack a second window so the hot air has somewhere to escape. You're sweating buckets, so you chug glass after glass of plain water. That feels responsible, but it's the next quiet mistake. When you sweat, you lose salts, not just water, and flooding your system with plain water alone dilutes those salts even further. That can leave you weak, cramping, and dizzy, even though you're technically drinking plenty. So sip steadily instead of chugging, and add a pinch of salt and a squeeze of fruit juice, or an electrolyte sachet, to one of your drinks. You're replacing what the sweat took, not just topping up the tank. Now stop the heat getting in, close the curtains and blinds on the sunny side of your home before the sun hits. Not after. Then keep the windows shut through the hottest hours and throw them wide open once the air outside drops cooler at night. You trap the cool and lock out the worst of the day's heat. To cool from the inside, soak your feet in a basin of cool water. Your feet have loads of surface blood vessels, so cooling them quietly cools the rest of you. Watch yourself for the warning signs. Heavy sweating, a pounding head, cool clammy skin, feeling sick or weak. That's heat exhaustion, and it's your last chance to act before it turns dangerous. If you do all this and you're still not better after 30 minutes, or you stop sweating, get confused, or pass out, that's heat stroke. Call an ambulance because that's a medical emergency, not a DIY job. So remember, cool water not freezing, salt's not just plain water, a wet sheet over the window, and shut the sun out by day. Those simple tactical moves beat a UK heat wave with no AC at all. The biggest mistake is treating heat like it'll just pass on its own, when one cold shower or one wrong move can drop you fast. Stay cool, stay topped up on salts, and you'll ride out any heat wave on your feet.